Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Y'all know what segment we about to get into. We about to get into the SAF segment. And today, I gotta talk about this. This was a snooze fest. What was this? Civil War? Man, watch on Apple TV. It's in theaters also, but man, this was the worst war action movie ever. Straight booty juice. What? Man, this was horrible. Alright, I'll tell you more about it when I get into the plot. But let me give you the stats and the cast. You feel me? Also, this picture right here shows director, budget, all that good jazz. You feel me? How long has it been out? April 12th? Oh, we in May. I mean, they doubled their budget, so people liking this. And from the stats, I know this. Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, most of the time I have opposite views of them. You feel me? But yeah, Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 81%, and IMDb gave it a 7.4%. Even the people, what the hell was y'all thinking? 75%? This was ass milk. What? This was terrible. It was so boring. Oh, y'all wonder what I gave it? I gave it a 4. Man, terrible. Yeah, 40% F. Failed. It's so boring. I never want to see another war movie from the journalistic point of view. And I'm still getting into the plot. Let me give you the cast. I mean, they had some pretty good actors. You feel me? They had Kaylee Spinney. She played Jessie. Kristen Dunst played Lee Smith. Then you had Wagner Moura. Know what he played? I guess he played himself because I don't see the character name here. And then Jesse Plemons played actor. Damn, you could y'all. What's up, man? Y'all not gonna give them the names? Could just made up some names. You feel me? Stephen McKinley played Sammy. And for a minute, man, y'all had the old black man whining. At one point, he stepped up. You feel me? And I guess we'll get into the plot now, bruh. Ran these white supremacists, smacked them. You feel me? Yeah. But throughout the whole movie, though, Sammy was crying, whining. Oh my God! I know you 76, bruh, but you the one was like, I'm gonna go with y'all. Knowing you got bad cankles. Man, they made him whiny, bruh. I'm kind of tired of that in movies and shows. You have the only black dude in there, and you make him mad, like whiny, bruh. God damn. Or at the end, they do the hero. It's called a certain term in movies. The hero stance or the hero whatever. Sacrifice himself for those people. You get my drift. Tired of that ish, man. God damn. Now let me tell you about this wildly boring ass movie. Bruh. My sleep fell asleep watching this goddamn ish. Jesus. Like, I never want to see a war movie. Because usually I like war movies. I saw this with my lady. You feel me? She ain't really into war movies like that. But she suggested she the one suggested we should watch Civil War? Yeah, she was. You know what I mean? But yeah, I usually like war movies. They usually be entertaining. But they never go at it from this point of view, from the journalistic point of view. And I never want to see that again. Oh, this was ass. And the thing was, Lee Smith was like some well-known war photographer, journalist, and then Wagner was too, and then Jessie, she was new. She was like 23, 24, and she wanted to be a war photographer. But I'm like, did she really consider this job before getting it? Because at every point, she was like in total shock, like, oh my God, I didn't know that was going to happen. How did you not know this was going to happen? First of all, America's in a civil war, and I was confused about the Civil War too. We in a civil war within the government, or are we in a civil unrest between, like, I guess, I don't know. They didn't really explain it. I'm gonna just assume the government, because there's like the people in the army suits were fighting the people that's in civilian clothing, but the people in the army suits end up smoking the president. Like, I was madly confused. Who was in the Civil War? Who was fighting who? So, but yeah, she acting all confused and shocked and like, how can this be? You in wartime and you want to be a war photographer. You enamored, and I guess Lee Smith is like her idol. Is her role model. I'm like, didn't you see her pictures? She took photos of a mother effer getting burned alive. Tire on him. I guess she just went through many countries that was going through war and stuff like that. Man. So the whole thing was Sammy, Wagner, Lee, Jesse. They're all from the press. They're trying to. Well, Sammy wanted to go to the front line in North Carolina. But then the rest of them wanted to go to the president and try to get an interview with bruh, right? So they in New York, and they set their journeys, and they traveling, and they first stop. I don't know where it was, but it was in the backwoods of somewhere. I swear I thought they were gonna get murdered right there. But apparently, in this movie, the American dollar is worth not a goddamn thing. So she gave bruh $300 of Canadian bucks. They like when she offered $300, right? They thought it was American dollars. They laughed at it like how we laugh at pesos. Okay? So like they get the gas, but Jessie, she started walking off. Was it Lee? One of them followed her while the other dude that like, cause it was some three hillbillies, and one of them followed her with the guns, and then she saw these two men hanging, and then she was like, "Why'd you doing this?" Jessie was like, "Bro, she was whining too. God damn." And they were like, "Yo, there's some looters. We in wartime." Jessie didn't take not one goddamn picture. Lee was taking all the pictures. Bam, 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 bam. Man, the weird hillbilly bro was like, "What you want me to do with him? You want me to gut him like a pig? You want me to whoop they ass for a couple more days? What you want me to do with them?" All right. But they get back to the car, and then Jessie was like, "I ain't taking no pictures, bro. I didn't take any." I'm like, "Bro, why are you trying to be a war photographer? You kind of bad at your job." Actually, it was weird. She was really bad at first, and then within so I guess from DC to New York, it was like 880 miles. So, which is weird because what's that? 2 days. So within 2 days of driving, maybe 3. Shit, probably less than that. Hold on, let me think. So it takes like 200 to get to LA. From LA, carry over to 2. It's probably less than a freaking day of traveling. Maybe 2 days. They stopped somewhere and chilled out for a minute. They made it seem like they were traveling for like weeks. And within them couple of days, Jesse becomes a magnificent war photographer. But before that, she was scary as hell. Saw some other shootout. Killed the black dude. Bow. Oh, and that was in the beginning. In the beginning, like, Jesse, she close to the action, ain't taking no pictures. Got her ass clubbed. Bow. Lee had to help her ass while she was taking. She's like, oh, Jesse. And this what I was like, I knew this was going to be bullshit. I knew this movie was going to be full of ish when this happened. Jesse got clubbed, right? Bow. Billy Club. You know what I mean? The police clubs? Yeah. Smacked her, right? She didn't have no bruises at all. No marks, nothing. Not even flush. Not even like a little redness. I know. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they congregated in this little hotel. You feel me? And then Sammy, Lee, and Jesse Wagner, they all start setting their ways. And then gas hits and bam, they kept going. And they got to a point where Wagner Asian homies came down with him, was following him and ish, and they were, I don't know, doing felt like teenage shit. Like you going from one car to the other while I was driving. Like that ain't teenage shit. That's white shit. I'm sorry, I ain't doing. Why would I do that during wartime? And what happened? They got their stupid ass caught by some, I don't know if they're a vigilante group or whatever, but they clearly killed the Asian dudes because they were immigrants. So it's like, are you civil war with the immigrants? Like, smoked them. And then this where the black dude band came in, hit him with the car, you feel me? But he got hit, shot, get to North Carolina. Was it North or South Carolina? At this point, I'm so bored out of my mind. I think me and my lady start talking about what we start talking about. I think we start talking about physics or something. I don't know, something extremely out there. But yeah, I think it was one of the Carolinas. But Sammy dies. Gets to his destination, dies. Then you know what they find out? Through all their travels, right? And Wagner losing not only Sammy, but his Asian homies. They find out they too late. I think the war ended or something. They done already killed the president. Man. And you all know what the ending was. The ending was that it showed them with a group that actually no. They didn't kill the president yet. The war ended. And they knew at that moment, it's like, oh, the president about to get killed. We can't even interview him. So they kind of went there for nothing. That's what happened. So then they end up with the group. They end up going there and they killed the president. You know what happens? Yes, you guessed it. Lee gets killed. Jesse takes the photo of her dying. Lee called it. Said, oh, Kankles, you gonna get killed. You come along with us. And goddamn Jesse, I'm gonna end up trying to take a bullet for your ass. Watch. And it happened. She took the photo. Was like, looked like she was about to cry and just kept going. Was like, I got business to attend. What happened? She ended up getting a photo of the president getting killed. That's it. End of the movie. Yeah, it was a civil war in my brain. Like, I'm about to break some shit. I was in my lady crib contemplating. I'm about to break some shit. I'm mad. You bored and mad at the same time? You just like, God damn it. Yeah, that was the end of the movie. This movie was terrible. I'm sorry. This sucked. This is one of the worst war movies. Golly. Cinematography was great, though. I will put it that way. Like that scene where they were driving through the fire and the shootings and stuff like that. That was tight. I was the cinematography wise, cracking. Everything else, terrible. Ass. It just wasn't good. Yeah. Have potential. I can't believe y'all effed up on a war movie. It says war in action. I think I ever told my lady I was like, hey man, they ain't going through no controversy. Like the whole world around them is in conflict. But they ain't in no conflict right now. Until like an hour and 20 minutes in. It's an hour and 49-minute movie. I say an hour and 10 minutes. That's when the conflict happened between them. And I'm just like, y'all in the Civil War, y'all ain't had no conflict. It was always like the it might be conflict. You feel me? Like the allure of conflict might happen. Man, so bullshit. Alright, this once again was Civil War. I saw this on Apple TV. It's also in theaters. I don't know, y'all might like it. I'm done.